The Earth. Charming, isn't it? Very hard to leave when the big cataclysm happened nearly 3 millennia ago. The survivors fled to Mars. That's where I was born. And now, in the year 5000, we have come back. The adventurers, the academics, the archaeologists. We're here to solve the mysteries of this lost world. I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation. I'm an experienced archaeologist. I'm not going to remove a relic just like that. Broken, again. Probably Total in one of his moods. It's password protected. Perhaps I can guess it. Let's try 00000000. Wrong. What are the chances? Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. How's the expedition going?
Henry! Just let me check. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. What was the question again?
You wouldn't know the password for the toolbox?
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
What are you working on?
I'm logging the data Luke's gathering, and Micro is helping Max plumb the depths of the fissure. To tell you the truth, Henry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't want to mess up the first time Total takes me on an expedition.
Cheer up, Carlotta. You couldn't do more damage than Total usually does himself.
In 92, he got trapped inside a Sardinian sarcophagus he was studying.
We found him, fast asleep, hugging the mummy.
Really? Total told me you were the one who got trapped, and that he saved your life with his bare hands.
What? He tried to convince me it was Cobra. He said she got locked in with a bunch of venomous snakes, and he saved her using a tin opener.
Me? I was the one who noticed he was missing.
Good old Total. He likes to play the hero, but if he hadn't got stuck in that sarcophagus, we never would have found the inscription on the lid. How's Total?
Oh, I don't know. He spent all day muttering at the far end of the site. I offered to help earlier, but he asked me to leave because I was breathing too loud.
What's all that yammering about? Back to work, everybody!
Have you found any interesting artifacts?
Yes, a beautiful statue and a pair of vases. Luke says they could be more than 3,000 years old.
3,000 years old? You mean they're pre-cataclysmic? Total must be thrilled. The last time we found something this old, the Vice Dean took credit for the discovery while Total went to get champagne.
Well, he's still not happy. He's been grumbling all morning. So stay on his good side, okay?
2880.
2880. Logged. Sorry, what were you saying?
You wouldn't know the password for the toolbox?
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything. I'm really glad I finally got to come out on a dig.
Is everything okay?
If these readings are accurate, more than okay, Henry. The latest finds are 2 or 3 millennia old. We could be onto something big here. Sorry, Henry, I have to read the locator. 2438896.
2438896. Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
How come the toolbox is locked?
We always lock up the kit when we're in the field. Standard practice.
I need some tools. Do you know the code?
Kind of. It's a lot of numbers to remember every day, so Micro and I remember half each. I know the first 4 numbers, and Micro knows the rest. You want me to write them down for you?
Don't bother. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to write them down.
It's up to you. The password is 5657.
5657 logged.
No, Carlotta. That wasn't a reading.
Oh, but it's already been logged.
Let me see that.
I'd better leave them alone. Hi, Micro. Can I help?
Sorry, Henry. I need to focus on Max. He's pretty deep into the hole.
I could hold the rope for a while.
I can't pass you the rope. This requires maximum concentration. I can't let go until I'm sure Max has landed safely at the bottom.
But it's so dark down there. Max is so brave. How will you know when he's on solid ground?
I don't know how I'll know. That's why I'm holding on.
What if you cramp up? That position doesn't look too comfortable.
I'm a professional. The key is to stay focused and to wiggle your toes a little.
The one in the middle is my backpack. Here's my geological chronometer. Could be useful. And somewhere around here... Hey! Where's my trowel? Did someone take my trowel?
Why would I want your trowel?
We didn't take it. I don't even understand why you keep it. It's obsolete. Objectively outmoded.
I can't believe my trowel has disappeared. At least the geological chronometer was in there. I'll need it if I want to know how old something is. I can't date the empty space. Why would I want to date him? We studied together. He's my age. Cobra,
Dijon.
do you really need to call me by my last name? Okay. Any news?
You're late.
I stayed up working really late last night. Total was sure there was a cross-shaped anomaly on the Chinese vase we found. In the end, it turned out it was just upside down. Never mind. Have you talked with base camp?
I made contact this morning.
Would you mind asking them? I'd like to know if they need anything.
Situation update, PJ. They say they're fine, Dijon. They're always fine.
You don't seem too busy.
You're right. Should I be more like you, wandering around aimlessly looking at stuff?
No, you should stay where you are. The lighting in this part of the cave enhances your natural scowl. What made you want to become an archaeologist? You don't seem very excited by the work.
The rest of you get way too excited. I'm good at this job, Dijon, and it pays well.
But why archaeology? You could make more money as a security cop.
Honestly, I thought archaeology would involve more action. At least it gave me a chance to leave Mars.
I always thought you'd be good in the army.
Yeah, me too. They wanted me to cut my hair.
Yeah, they're pretty old-fashioned. And on top of that, wait a second. Are we having a friendly chat?
No way. Stop trying to butter me up, Dijon.
Leave it, Cobra. The magic has gone. Shouldn't you be cataloguing the latest finds?
Don't insult me, Dijon. You don't need an archaeology degree to do grunt work. Let Carlotta do it.
Carlotta's busy.
Then you can do it. You don't look busy.
This is why you and I don't talk more. You wouldn't happen to have taken my trowel.
I don't care about your trowel.
But have you seen it?
No.
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Looks like Total is studying this door. They're really stuck in the ground.
No, impossible.
Sorry I'm late, Total. I overslept.
Henry, please, don't distract me with such trifles. I must solve this riddle. Days of work and we're still stuck in the wrong chamber.
This chamber is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to spend the rest of the dig on the wrong side of a door as promising as this?
Well... no. We must be in some kind of antechamber. Our finds have been mostly decorative. And that door, it looks important.
Precisely.
Why don't we just knock through the wall?
No explosives. We can't risk damaging whatever is on the other side. I'll wager this door is hiding something very, very important. There has to be another way. These inscriptions, they're the key, but I can't decipher them. Speak, friend, and enter? No, nothing works.
I want a closer look at these inscriptions. The markings, they're very crude. I can't be certain, but something tells me these inscriptions aren't really ancient. Maybe Total is wasting his time. I should look for a way to test my hypothesis.
What's that?
Nothing. They're beautiful inscriptions. I better not say anything to Total until I'm sure. The last thing I need is him having a meltdown. Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. According to these readings, the door is no more than 500 years old. That's way more modern than our other finds. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered in some kind of clay sediment, and the inscriptions, they must be more recent than the door. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed, under the surface. They're really stuck in the ground. Total, I've dated the door and it's less than 500 years old.
Sorry?
I think the real door is buried under a layer of clay.
But what about the inscriptions?
The inscriptions must be recent too, maybe even less than 100 years old.
Supreme squid, are you sure?
I used my geological chronometer. Didn't you think of that?
I was getting round to it, but they seemed so ancient. Perhaps I should have been more skeptical. How do you explain the inscriptions then?
I think they might not be inscriptions. I think they're gratings.
Well, this could be good news. Do you think you can clear a way through the door?
I'll try. Any idea how we can get through the door?
Now that we know the inscriptions are not of value, we need some kind of solvent to soften the clay and a tool to work it loose.
A tool like my trowel?
I was thinking of something more modern, like a thermal pick or a nano detonator. But yes, if it makes you happy, I suppose your crummy old trowel would do.
I'm worried. I think I've lost my trowel.
Your trowel? I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought it was my trowel, but then I remembered I don't use a trowel because it's the 50th century, so it must have been yours.
When did you see the trowel in the binocular case?
I'd just finished my morning checklist, so it couldn't have been later than 10, but when I went back at 11 o'clock, the binocular case had disappeared. I remember because I saw Cobra chewing gum.
That's weird. Cobra never chews gum before her 11:15 workout.
Precisely. That's why I checked the time. By 11 o'clock, the binoculars were already gone.
Somebody must have moved them. I'll look in the rubble. There must be some trace. What are you expecting to find behind this door?
I think we're looking at pre-cataclysmic remains here, Henry.
Pre-cataclysmic? That seems optimistic.
We need a little optimism in this job.
Don't worry. I'll find a way to open that door. It's empty now. The geological chronometer was in it, and my trowel should have been in there too. These mushrooms are so small. I should leave them be. Broken again. Probably Total in one of his moods. Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. About my trowel.
I really don't know where it is. I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
Carpet. Yes, it was carpet. No, wait, that's the password for my safe.
Any idea how we can get through the door?
Some kind of solvent should help soften the clay.
A tool like my trowel?
I was thinking of something more modern.
Any idea how we can get through the door?
Some kind of...
A tool like my trowel?
I was thinking of something more modern.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door. Footprints. Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. It's firmly fixed in the ground. Cobra. I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Carlotta. Where were you between 10 and 11 this morning?
Sorry?
Total witnessed the binocular case over by the rubble around 10, but an hour later, it was gone.
Binocular case.
I think my trowel was in the binocular case, and I noticed heel marks around there. From your heels, Carlotta.
Henry, are you accusing me of something?
I'm just asking questions, Mom.
Fine, let me think. Yes, I saw the case. It was lying in the rubble and I thought it might get lost. So I gave the case to Micro.
What time was that?
Around 11, I think. No, I'm sure. Because Micro was downloading data from the base computer and he got an electric shock. The computer clock stopped at exactly 10:55, the time I gave him the case. So Micro must have your trowel. But if it's in the binocular case, he wouldn't know that.
I'll talk to him. Don't leave town, okay? See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of...
But you can't see anything down there. It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. Cobra. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Is everything okay?
Wait a minute, Henry. I have to read the locator. 4526765. 5.
452 6765. Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
See you later. Kalata. You wouldn't know the password for the toolbox?
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No idea. Have you tried 00000000?
Yes. About my trowel.
I really don't know where it. I saw it inside the binocular case.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door. Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist. Cobra. I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Kalata. Where were you between 10 and 11 this morning?
Haven't we had this conversation already? You haven't found it yet, then. I don't know how your trowel ended up in the binocular case, but you should ask Micro. I gave him the case this morning at 10:55. I'm sure he would have put it someplace.
See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist. Seriously, I can't pull them up. No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place. Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door. It's empty now. The geological chronometer was in it, and my trowel should have been in there too. I can't date the empty space. I don't need to date it. Why would I want to date him? We studied together. He's my age. "15 months old, I'd say. Too young to pick. I don't want to know how old Cobra is.
Perfect. I don't want to know anything about you at all.
According to these readings, the door is no more. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed under the surface. According to the geological chronometer, the clay is relatively recent. The real door must be sealed under the surface. I don't need to date it. I don't need to date it. I don't need to date it. No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place. I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation. I'm an experienced archaeologist. I'm not going to remove a relic just like that. There's all kinds of stuff here, from old stones to modern sediments. What an archaeological mess. I can't date the empty space. According to the geological, the real door must be sealed. These mushrooms are so small. I should leave them be. "15 months old, I'd say. Too young to pick. The backpack is a couple of years old. It wasn't strictly necessary to use advanced technology to figure that out. I'd say. Too young to pick.
Hostia, estoy... Qué susto me acabas de dar. Esa Tali todavía no le he puesto musiquita. No, Chuy, me lo voy a quitar ya porque esto no le veo yo solución. No le veo solución a esto.
¡Una mierda! Eso es lo que es este juego. ¡Una santa mierda!
No, está haciendo directo para... Como manda la Key, para que vean que he jugado. Pero, uff. No sé, es que no. No pillo. ¿Qué hay que hacer con esto? El rey, bien. A pegar tiros sin conocimiento. Nada que ver con el primero. Bueno, el rey, nada más empezar. En cuanto me han dado en el vehículo. Hasta luego, Mari Carmen. Ya no sé ni de historia ni. Vamos. Ya no sé ni qué misiones había. Media tiros con todos y atropellarlos y fuera. Pues yo el primero lo empecé hace poco y me está gustando mucho más que cuando lo compré. Y el 2 no sé, el 2 me parece que lo ha hecho otro desarrollador, pero vamos. Cuidado, que viene. Cuidado que viene.
¿Esto qué?
Vamos a ver, expertos en aventuras gráficas.
¡Una mierda! Eso es lo que es este juego. ¡Una santa mierda!
Joder. A ver si cambio el sonido del comando. Alguno que encuentre por ahí diciendo, el Death Stranding es una mierda. ¿El contenedor?
According to the geological chronometer, these relics are more than 2,000 years old. We have to take them to the university for a more thorough analysis.
Vete ya. Muchas gracias, Tali. No sé para qué. ¿Por qué tiraréis el dinero? Las perras. Las perras. Guardar las perras para juegos. No sé qué hay que hacer. El sushi. No he probado yo nunca el sushi, pero vamos, tampoco es una cosa que me que me llame.
¡Paso, que voy ardiendo!
Venga. Otro más.
El dinero hay que ganarlo, pero luego tienes que saber gastarlo.
Sí, entonces está atascado porque no se...
¡Entrego a ustedes un Meti libre! ¡Meti libre! ¡Yo entrego a ustedes un Meti libre! ¡En la UBI! ¡Yo entrego a ustedes un Meti libre! ¡Meti libre! ¡Yo entrego a ustedes un Meti libre! ¡En la UBI!
Ahí está Jolo. Me cago en esta Focus. ¿Tú crees de estos? Estoy perdidísimo aquí.
Hola Peña, ¿qué tal?
Venga, ya.
Siki, somos peligrosos.
¿No conoces a Pimón?
¿A Pimón? Sí.
Se lava su carita con
That would be
agua y con
pretty
amor.
rude. The gentleman would just ask how old she is.
Tengo que encontrar... ¿Qué tengo que encontrar? La palita. Mi palita. O en su defecto el código de esta caja. Pues sí, si te digo no sé de dónde son estos. Es que no tengo ni idea.
El dinero,
Venga, hombre.
el dinero hay que ganarlo, pero luego
Pero está la
tienes que
mierda.
saber gastarlo.
Tren del high. No sé para qué es eso. Si algún influencer me dice que... Después de ti, Jolovisa, después de ti. Gracias, Focus. Sí, voy a poner una barrita así. Como uno que he visto... Buah, manda cojones. Uno que he visto, vamos, que ya no se corta en una cala, ¿eh? Que si quieren ir...
El dinero hay que ganarlo, pero luego tienes que saber gastarlo.
Estamos que lo tiramos todo por la ventana. ¿Y qué es el tren del high? ¿Eso para qué vale? ¿Pero eso qué es? A mí lío no, ¿eh? A mí lío... Un Train Simulator. No sé si estarás por ahí, Tali, pero falta exactamente 15 minutos, ¿eh? Bueno, exactamente 14. Joder. Ay, mira, Tali, le sale el cerebrito. A Tuchi, ¿por qué no te sale el cerebro? Vamos a ver. Tengo el aparatito este.
El dinero hay que ganarlo, pero luego tienes que saber gastarlo.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Que habéis pisado alguna chapa de Coca-Cola o algo? Vale, si no sé, no vengo. La historia es que tengo esto. A mí, con que me abran mi calle Laurel.
A geological chronometer. It calculates the age of any object.
Bueno, ya sabéis lo que es esto. Pero no sé.
El dinero
Venga,
hay que ganarlo, pero
Veros a la mierda todos.
tienes que saber
Encima me dijo.
gastarlo.
Que ahí estaba una Fanta picada, ¿no? Madre mía. Espera.
Pero luego tienes que saber gastarlo.
Gracias, Juan Rivero. El chucuchú. Ahí va. Se va esto. Ay, que se me ha ido. Ahí. Bueno, ¿qué? ¿No me vais a dar ideas sobre esto o qué? A ver qué hago aquí. Joder, ¿cómo está la peñita? ¿Cómo está la peñita? A Entropy le sale ¿Por qué a Entropy le sale un búho ya tal y le sale cerebro?
Pase, tenga la bondad.
Bueno.
Permítame, por favor, por aquí. Un admirador, un amigo, un esclavo, un siervo. Siéntese, estará usted más cómodo.
Ya llegó ella. Ella, la developer. Ahí no está lleno, Millán. Agujero.
It reminds me of the holes I dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. I'm an experienced archaeologist.
Venga.
I'm not going to remove a relic just like that.
Venga, que no pare aquí. Os habéis tomado un 7 picado, ¿no?
I still need half a password.
Como que media contraseña, pues ¿quién me ha dado la media? Aquí hay una manita, como en el de Call of Duty.
No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place.
A ver, porque estos son gemelos. Estos son gemelos, estos dos. Y luego está esta aquí. Que debe ser la exnovia de este.
Cobra. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
Estamos en el año 5000, ¿eh?
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Venga, Soy, te dejo los honores. ¿Quién es este? Ponlo en el chat, ponlo en el chat. Ahí va, entrando emoticonos. Venga, emoticonos por ahí. Apunta para nada. Venga, que no te caiga. Vale, tenemos aquí la señorita rubia, aquí los gemelos, aquí la morena, la ex, y aquí está.
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No idea. Have you tried 00000000?
Yes. About my trowel.
I really don't know where it is. I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door. They're really stuck in the ground.
Estos puzzles son más difíciles que los de Call of Duty. Ah, jolo, ya sé lo que te tiene que decir. ¿Cuándo instalamos el Star Citizen?
Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. It's empty. It's empty.
Está igual que está vacía, cógela. ¿Esto? Aquí nada.
Site markers, hefty crates, the odd light in a can. I don't need this stuff today. No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place. No matter how much I keep doing it, the lights are not going to move. If you must know, they have a sophisticated clamping system that keeps them fixed in place.
Como chiste, ¿no? ¿Ves? Esta tiene una carita triste. ¿Estas? A ver si está grande.
This mushroom looks a little bigger than the rest. I'm going to take it.
Vale. Ah, un momento.
Fluorescent fungus.
Hongo fluorescente. Este sí que lo va a tirar al agujero.
Watch out for falling mushrooms, Max! Damn, I've hit him on the head.
Y ahora como tiene luz, pues este puede soltar la cuerda.
You can see the bottom of the hole now.
Yes, Max made it down in one piece. Whew.
Shouldn't you have some kind of radio contact with Max?
We do, but I left the receiver in my other suit.
Micro, I need the password for the toolbox.
Well, don't tell Luke, but I didn't memorize it. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Luke takes password security real seriously. Let me see. 7823, but that's just the last 4 numbers. Luke will remember the rest. I better get back to watching Max. No, Max, put the copper light down.
Now I have the full password.
Ya te necesito. Vosotros dos que sois los influencers de Twitch. Yo no tengo ni idea.
Where were you between 11 and 12 this morning? I have witnesses that saw you handling the binocular case at 11. My trowel was in that case.
Damn it, Henry. Some mysteries are best left buried.
Sospechar.
You must know where the binocular case ended up. I'm sure you didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just want my trowel. I won't rest until I find it.
I don't have the case. Luke is very strict when it comes to equipment. He'd go nuts if I lost a piece of
Sí,
kit.
sí. El de
I've
atrás.
said
¿Y
too
quién
much.
es, quién es el del medio, Jolo?
J'accuse, Micro. Carlotta told me everything. You can't hide it any longer. Come clean.
All right. But don't judge me. Promise you won't tell anyone.
My lips are sealed. I just want my trowel.
Okay then. When Carlotta gave me the
Más pesado
binocular
con la
case, I saw
rasqueta.
something shiny inside. I swear, I didn't know it was your trowel, but I realized the binoculars weren't in there. Luke is so damn strict about us losing things. I knew he'd be mad about it. There was nothing I could do except get rid of the case.
Are you telling me you destroyed my trowel?
I hid the case in the rocks near the cave entrance.
Thanks, Micro. I promise I won't tell Luke anything.
You're a good friend.
Oye. Uy, Tofocus, que se está poniendo esto como tu entradilla, ¿eh? Paso que voy ardiendo.
I'll leave you alone.
Vale, este es el otro que tenía la mitad de la contraseña.
4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 6, 5.
4526765. Logged.
See you later.
Vamos a ver.
Let's see.
Total, que no sé para qué
Done.
tengo que abrir la caja.
Most of the tools must be in use. There must be something useful in amongst these supplies. Ah. Aqua dentata. Water with bite.
Agua dentada, ¿qué coño es eso?
There are a few supplies left in the toolbox, but I already took some aqua dentata. It's empty. It's empty. Aqua dentata from the equipment box. It's a potent solvent.
Agua dentada.
Micro said he hid the binocular case among the rocks near the entrance. I'm getting close.
¿Qué
I
tal
better
agua
look around.
Jolo? ¿Habrá que verlo en directo o qué?
No sign of the case or of my trowel. Wait a second. There's a puddle of water here and over there. That's chewing gum. What did Total say about chewing gum?
¿Qué dijo sobre el chicle? Dijo algo.
No sign of the case or of my trowel. Wait a second. Someone spilled water over here. And what's that? Chewing gum. What did Total say about gum? Cobra. Well, Cobra. Thought you gotten away with it?
Are you playing detective again? Didn't you end up getting a dead leg last time?
Yes, you may have given me a dead leg, but this time I'm ready for you.
Go on then.
Where were you just after 11 this morning?
I was doing my daily workout. Unlike you, I like to keep in shape.
I have to get her to confess. Morning workout, eh? Sounds like thirsty work.
Keeping hydrated isn't a crime.
Of course not. However, there was no water on site, right? So you had to go back to base camp, and when you approached the cave entrance, you found the binocular case.
So what if I did?
I'm looking for it,
Why didn't you just say so?
because I thought you would lie about it. You usually do.
I do love to lie, true.
I don't need you to tell me where it is. I can tell just by looking at your face.
What?
You're a good liar, but a bad poker player.
And what's that got to do with anything?
You get nervous easily.
Enough mind games, Dijon.
I've got it!
What?
Your hands. They're covered in fluorescent dust. I didn't see it until you got nervous and started moving.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't need to say anything,
puede servir la
Cobra.
señora
This
Fletcher.
morning, you hid my trowel in the binocular case and buried it in the rubble, hoping it would be lost, no doubt. And it would have been if Carlotta hadn't stumbled upon it. Later, when you saw the case near the entrance, you knew your plan had failed. You decided to hide it again, this time among the mushrooms. That's why your hands are completely covered in luminous mushroom spores. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. All this effort
Cobra.
just to annoy me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, it took hardly any effort.
Cobra. So, you confess that you took the binoculars.
Sure, and I also confess
No,
that
sí,
I
es
don't
que no,
remember
no he
where I
cogido, no he
left
puesto
them.
nada.
I don't need you to tell me where they are.
Digo,
I can tell
gacha,
just
un
by
cuarto de
looking
hora
at your
este
face.
juego.
Go away and don't play your mind
Pero
games
vamos.
with me.
Ya me engancho aquí con la mierda de la palita esta.
Cobra.
Ay,
I'll leave you alone.
así.
Finally.
¿Qué me ha dicho? Vamos a los escombros.
Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. Broken again. Probably total in one of his moods.
Vamos a la puerta, a ver si podemos abrirla.
Let's see. It's working. The clay has softened, but I still can't remove it with my hands. I need a precision tool to remove it. I need my trowel.
Joder, con el tío de la rasqueta. De verdad que mañana le va a coger a la rasqueta. Aquí está. La tal y cobra.
Cobra. So, you confess that you took the binoculars.
Sure, and I also confess that I don't remember where I left them.
I don't need you to tell me where they are. I can tell just by looking at your face.
Go away and don't play your mind games with me.
Y... ¿Dónde coño estará? Cariño, estoy de la cueva esta, vamos. Oh,
Tell me again what you said about my trowel.
a ver si no va a
Sorry.
tener más escenarios.
I didn't know your trowel was inside the binocular case. I hid it near the cave entrance, among the big rocks. It won't happen again, I promise.
I'll leave you alone. Carlotta,
Está nada.
see you later.
I'll be here if you need anything.
There are a few supplies left in the toolbox, but I already took some aquadentata. No sign of the case, or of my trowel. Wait a second. Someone spilled water over here. And what's that? Chewing gum. What did Total say about gum? Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. Max is working.
Estamos al lado.
It's empty now. The geological chronometer was in it, and my trowel should have been in there too. Nothing. I can't get it off with my hands. The clay is softer, but I'd need something better than my fingernails.
A ver, un momento. ¿Y esto qué hay aquí?
They're really stuck in the ground.
Pero tiene una lombriz, un gusanito, ¿qué tiene ahí?
They're really stuck in the ground. Any idea how we can get through the door?
Some kind of solvent should help soften the clay, and then you'll need a tool to work it loose.
A tool like my trowel?
I was thinking of something more modern.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to open that door.
Arriba con la farola. Que vino él. Vuelve el hombre.
Cobra.
Si es que me va a decir lo mismo.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
Now I know everything. This morning, you hid my trowel in the binocular case and buried it in the rubble. And it would have been if Carlotta hadn't stumbled upon it. You decided to hide it again, this time among the mushrooms. That's why your hands are completely covered in luminous mushroom spores.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Entre las setas.
Maybe in among this bunch of mushrooms. No, it's not here. I suppose Cobra wouldn't hide it so close to her.
Aquí no están. No jodas, Chuy. Va, madre mía. Pero eso de toda la vida ha sido así. Del móvil no hagáis nada.
My trowel!
Por fin.
Another case solved by
Hala,
Detective
hasta aquí el directo de
Dijon.
hoy. Madre mía, tío, la rasqueta. Qué pelma es. Esto es una paleta de toda la vida.
This should work. The clay comes off easily. Let's see what's underneath. Incredible! It has a handle.
Open it, Henry. Open it.
We can see what's behind this door at last. The door's open, Total. It's very dark. We need lanterns.
We can't waste any more time. Come on, kids. Let's go, Henry. You first. By the supreme squid! This is brilliant!
What is it?
It's an ancient mural, Carlotta. This is the real deal.
It's incredible. Perfectly preserved.
This discovery will change history.
I'm going to date it.
Eso es una troca o no nada.
$3,000 old.
It's pre-cataclysmic?
Of course it's pre-cataclysmic, don't you see?
See what? It just says Trop.
Mutropolis.
Exactly.
The place you were telling me about.
Total's lost city.
Are you sure about this, Professor? We've been wrong before.
It's more than a hunch this time, Cobra.
So this is Mutropolis. Seems kind of small and dingy.
This isn't the city, Carlotta. It's just a clue showing the way.
Exactly.
So are you gonna go look for it? Can I come too?
Carlotta, Mutropolis probably doesn't exist outside of Total's imagination.
It's Atlantis. It's El Dorado. A city concealing treasures more than 200 million years old.
200 million?
Relics from a time when the world was populated by monsters. They were called Dinotaurs.
I thought they were just bedtime stories.
The legends say their bones lie in Mutropolis, and that's all they are. Legends.
Oh.
It is hard to believe a place like Mutropolis really existed.
Enough skepticism already. Archaeology is about curiosity.
It would be a sight to see.
I thought... Cobra, what are you doing?
Me? Nothing.
Let me go.
Total, what's going on? Are you okay?
Who turned out the lights?
Oh.
What? Ouch!
Henry?
Careful.
They're over here.
Quick, they're getting away. After them.
Where's Henry?
He must be chasing them.
Carlotta, watch out! Stay close to me. Carlotta?
Damn it, run!
Que verdad. De verdad, la Cobra Tali.
But no. No. Where did... I thought I saw... a giant dog? Hello? Must have just been a weird-looking stalactite. I need to calm down. Breathe, Henry. Breathe. It's Micro's flashlight. I have to find the others. It's Micro's flashlight. I have to find the others.
Pues cógela, coño. Sangre.
I think it's my blood.
Oh my god. A ver, por aquí por la izquierda.
I think the orange one saw us.
It does not matter. We have the old man.
¿Qué lleva en la cabeza? ¿Un falgus?
You are despicable.
¿Cómo es el otro juego este?
6,000
Among
years. 6,000 years you were in charge. Now it is my turn, sister.
You murdered Osiris.
The pleasure was all mine.
Then you must go on alone. I will not support you.
Good news at last.
Are you alright,
Hasta la
Carlotta?
cueva,
I
no te
think
creo.
so. What about you,
Madre
Cobra?
mía.
They jumped me from behind. Cowards.
They've taken Total.
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you're
Joder, que
safe.
Max es un robot. Pensaba que era otro tío.
I saw Total being bundled onto a spaceship.
Link and PJ got it just like we did. A surprise attack on base camp.
Cobra, notify headquarters.
Sí, Tali, pero este es
We
el de la
have to
primera
call the
generación.
security cops.
Hostia, se lo han llevado a Londón. Bien, pues lo voy a ir dejando por aquí. Y voy a ir voy a ver si han puesto ya el The Show.
Do you think they'll demand a ransom? At least that would tell us Total's okay.
I guess the Securicops are watching the university.
Eso es lo malo, Chuy, que como
they've
sea
already
todo
left.
So soon?
para examinar,
Have they
madre
searched
mía.
Total's office?
No, but they've secured statements from the entire staff.
We could help them. There has to be some clue at the university.
We all care about Total, but
We have to investigate, Luke.
you're right. You're right. I'll search the security camera footage. I'll examine everything Total did before we embarked on the
Los gemelos ya
expedition.
no están
Perfect.
iguales.
You
Unos
check the
tipo
cameras
ratas y
and
ahora
I'll
los
search his
gestionamos ya.
office.
Maybe we'll find something to make sense of this madness.
Y aquí arriba los botones de Holo.
Total's office is next door. There must be some clue there. Man experiencing chest pain. It's from the 16th century. One of the university's oldest finds. I found it.
El hombre con dolor. Mira, mira. Logro desbloqueado, el greco. El hombre con dolor en el pecho.
Man experiencing chest pain. It's from the 16th century. One of the university's oldest finds. I found it.
Pues nada, queridos. Muchas gracias por la sub. Por el hype, que nos va a grabar el hype. Y nos vemos en The Show. A ver si lo han puesto ya. ¿Lo han puesto ya? Sí, Chuy, yo también me voy a cenar. Pongo la portadita. Pongo la portadita. Y le doy a salir. Pues nada, eso es Mutropolis. Juego de point and click. Y nada, corazones. Un besito y un abrazo y nos vemos en el próximo. Chao, chao, chao.